Charlie Kirk was killed the other day, and I did a video for it, but I had no idea of who he was as a man, as a person, or the policy, the politics he stood for. I had an idea, but I never really, paid attention to it or watched videos or interviews with him. So I did that today. Watched some of his speeches and some of the things he said to other people, and I get the dislike that people had for him, because when he did speak about people, he tended to target black and minorities. He tend to make points by putting people down, or if he was losing the argument, he would bring up points to try to see if you had knowledge on other things to put you down and say you wasn't smart. So I get it. But I do stick with, regardless of what your stance is and your beliefs, I don't think you should take a bullet for it. I think that if you should be able to talk about your views or your opinions without violence. Do I agree with his things? I did not agree. Some of the stuff was general stuff that he did speak on, and I think we all know about some of the general stuff. But as he took it further, it put a bad taste in your mouth. But the thing is that these type of things will cause division between the political groups or people. And I think a lot of times that's what you want. That's what people want. They want division. They want to bring up the gun laws and cause division with that too, to take the focus on the primary goal of trying to find common ground, trying to find peace. But I also will say this: God works in mysterious ways. So we don't know what will happen because of this situation, if it will cause a domino effect or not. We don't know that. Is it a way to say that, hey, you're doing bad things, or you're saying the wrong things, and things come into fruition for a lot of things that he did say? We don't know. Only thing I know is that regardless of his views, he was a father, he did have children, he was somebody's kid. And I would hate to see somebody die from their views, but only thing we could do is try to work together instead of avoid this separation and get better as people.